This is the council-ready granny flat set we're going to create in SolidDrafter. Site plan, floor plan, external elevations, layouts, and exported PDFs. I'll show you the full workflow in about 5 minutes, right in your browser. Matt here from SolidDrafter. We'll work through the project checklist. 4 steps, start to finish. Site plans, floor plans, elevations, then layouts and PDF export. Simple as that. Let's start with step 1, site plans. To start the site plan, we bring in a reference file. This could be an existing site plan, a hand sketch, or an aerial photo. For this project, I've got a site image with the measurements marked on it, so I'll import that as our reference. Before drafting over it, there are 2 quick things we need to do. First, rotate it so that boundary lines up square with the drawing grid. Second, scale it so that measurements are true to size. Once the reference is aligned, we run the polygon command and trace around the site using the measurements. Before tracing too much, I'll reduce the opacity of the imported image so the new line work is easier to see. Then we add the existing site features, the main dwelling, veranda, existing shed, driveway, footpath, and basic annotations. This gives us the existing site plan, showing what is currently on the block before the new work is added. Now it's time to draft the proposed site plan. The proposed site plan shows how the block will look after the construction is completed on site. For this project, that means adding a new granny flat and showing the setbacks from the boundaries. Under the builder section, we can generate a new veranda, shed, or granny flat. For this project, I'll select granny flat. Choose the project details, then place it on the canvas. Once it's created, we rotate it, move it into the correct location, and add the dimensions and setbacks to the plan. And that completes step 1. Now let's move on to step 2. In step 2, we finalize the floor plan. Copy the new granny flat. Reduce the roof opacity to see the floor plan. Then hide the roof so we can work on the walls, doors, windows, and fixtures. From here, we can adjust the internal walls, add or move doors and windows, place fixtures from the object library, and add dimensions and room labels. Now, the floor plan is ready for the drawing sheets. Time for step 3. SolidDrafter also helps automate time-consuming drafting tasks like external elevations. To generate external elevations, simply run the elevation line command. Draw a line along the side of the building. Choose the elevation depth and place the elevation on the canvas. Then we repeat the same process for the other sides and update the titles, north, south, east, and west elevation. Make sure you make the roof visible again so that it's shown on the elevations. Now that step 3 is complete, it's time to generate drawings. Step 4. Once the drawings are ready, switch to layout mode. Here we add the project details, including the project name, client, site address, and drawing title. As we provide this information, the title block gets updated as we go. Next, add the viewports, set the scale, and prepare each layout. For projects similar to this, we need to generate existing and proposed site plans, floor plan, and external elevations. Now we've completed all 4 steps and we're ready to generate the PDF drawings. To export PDF files, run the Export PDF command under the File menu. Now you are ready to share the PDF files with the client, counsel, or certifier. Here's the finished set. This is clean scaled drawing documentation, drafted from a blank canvas in your browser. You can draft your own project for free at soliddrafter.com.au. The full step-by-step tutorial and reference files are linked below. A quick reminder, SolidDrafter is a drafting platform only. It helps you produce the drawings, but it doesn't replace engineering design. For engineering design and certification, always engage a qualified professional. Thanks for watching, and with SolidDrafter, you're always drafting with confidence.